I am on a mission. We need a swift end to the war in Ukraine, and I'm pushing for a peace deal with Vladimir Putin. Time is of the essence here. This could be a legacy-defining moment, maybe even securing me the Nobel Peace Prize. My strategy? Direct talks with Putin, bypassing traditional diplomatic channels. Speed is key, aiming for a resolution that aligns with my political timeline.
Critics worry that Trump prioritizes speed over substance.
Ending the bloodshed in Ukraine is paramount for global stability. My approach serves the best interests of the United States and the world.
The complexities of the conflict demand meticulous negotiation, not a rushed agreement. Concerns linger that Trump, eager for a win, might make concessions that favor Russia at the expense of Ukraine's sovereignty. The lack of transparency surrounding these talks only amplifies these concerns. Trump remains undeterred. He believes that direct dialogue with Putin is the only path to peace. His message is clear: ending the bloodshed in Ukraine is paramount for global stability. He dismisses critics, arguing that his approach serves the best interests of the United States and the world. Yet his actions have ignited a firestorm of debate, with many questioning the long-term implications of his strategy.
The prospect of a peace deal negotiated without Ukraine's involvement fills me with dread. Our nation must not be sold short, and our future should not be decided behind closed doors. Any sustainable peace must address Ukraine's security concerns and respect its territorial integrity.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is on edge. He fears that his nation will be sold short, its future decided behind closed doors. Zelensky's message is clear: any sustainable peace must address Ukraine's security concerns and respect its territorial integrity.
The exclusion of Ukraine from the negotiating table has sparked outrage. We feel betrayed, our fate hanging in the balance.
Across Europe, alarm bells are ringing. Trump's unilateral approach has caught many off guard. European leaders scramble to assert their role, fearing that a hastily arranged deal could have disastrous consequences.
Our concern is twofold: a strengthened Russia emboldened to act aggressively, and a dangerous precedent set for future conflicts.
The potential erosion of international norms is a grave concern. The very foundation of NATO, the cornerstone of European security, appears to be under threat. A sense of betrayal permeates European capitals. The transatlantic alliance, already strained, is pushed further to the brink. The world watches with bated breath. Trump's actions in Ukraine have far-reaching implications, signaling a potential shift in the global order. The rules-based international system, painstakingly built after World War II, appears increasingly fragile.
The potential consequences of a flawed peace deal are dire. A resurgent Russia emboldened by concessions could pose a greater threat to its neighbors.
The very notion of collective security, a bedrock of international relations, could be irrevocably damaged. The stakes are high. A failure to address the Ukraine crisis effectively could usher in a new era of instability and conflict.
The post-World War II order, already under strain, could crumble, replaced by a more chaotic and dangerous world. The consequences for global security and prosperity would be profound.
Trump's gamble is a high-stakes one. Success could cement his legacy as a peacemaker. Failure, however, could have catastrophic consequences.
A flawed peace deal, one that fails to address the root causes of the conflict, could sow the seeds of future violence.
The international community is divided. Some applaud Trump's initiative, desperate for any path to peace. Others view his actions with suspicion, fearing that he is prioritizing his own political interests over global stability.
The world holds its breath. Will Trump's gamble pay off, ushering in an era of peace and stability? Or will it backfire, plunging the region into deeper chaos? The answer to that question remains uncertain. One thing is clear: the stakes have never been higher.
The Ukraine crisis is a defining moment for the West. It is a test of unity, resolve, and commitment to the principles that have underpinned decades of peace and prosperity.
A fractured West, divided and indecisive, will embolden its adversaries and undermine its own security.
The United States and Europe must work together to forge a common strategy, one that upholds international law and deters further aggression.
The world is watching. The future of the liberal international order hangs in the balance. The West must rise to the challenge, demonstrating that it remains a force for good in the world. The stakes are simply too high to fail.